Hello, good morning, and welcome back to Catalina's Spoken Symphony. I am a bit under the weather, but I have two more poems for you guys. The show must go on. The first poem is called When God Made You. By the seventh day, God had finished the work he was doing, so he decided to rest. But when God made you, he knew this creation was the best. He knew the kind of person that you would turn out to be, so he sent you to me. God knew of your existence even before your birth, so he made you like an angel and sent you to earth. God created man in his own image, and in his image he created you, giving you wisdom and perseverance so you can do what is needed to do. He created heaven and earth, man and woman, to become one. But when God made you, he knew that you were the best human that he had done. The next one is called Working Overtime in Heaven. This one was dedicated to my late manager, Dave Nicholas. I used to work at a supermarket in my early 20s, and he was the coolest manager that I had. And I remember that day, it was me and another girl named Jeanette. We were working in the office. I was an office clerk. And Dave was there. He was a manager on the floor for that day. And before I left, I punched out and I clocked out and, told him my goodbyes and everything. And we would joke around like how we would usually do. And then I went home. And like an hour or two after, my coworker Janet called me and said that Dave died. And I was like, no, Janet, I just left work. How can that be? So this was a poem that I wrote and I dedicated it to him. Again, it's called Working Overtime in Heaven. As the sun comes down, one day at a time, my heart has given me a whole new rhyme. I got the opportunity to meet another angel on earth. He taught me the biggest lesson of my life, and I thank him for what it's worth. This angel wasn't just my manager, he was a friend as well. I confided in him because I knew he was trustworthy. That I could tell. Whenever I couldn't get something right the first time, I would get upset. But my angel taught me to take things one day at a time. That was the first lesson, one I would never forget. And sometimes I would arrive to work with the world on my back. But my angel taught me to leave everything in God's hands, and he will supply me with the patience that he knew I lacked. My angel was always giving me advices and always knew what to do. He was like my second father, one that I loved with all my heart too. But the biggest lesson of my life was when he taught me that this breath is not ours, and one day our time on earth will expire, he said. And I knew he was right. When the 26th of July I left work, he was breathing, and the next day he was dead. That was the hardest lesson. I knew there would be no more lessons from my angel, my second father, my friend, because his time on earth had come to an unbelievable end. His lessons will always be a part of me, which I'm trying to follow each and every day, because I know he's in heaven watching down on me, hoping that I didn't get a senior moment, which I know he would say. I miss you, Dave Nicholas, even when you blamed me for nothing at all, because you said that my name was the easiest to call. What I miss the most is that you were always there for me 24/7, but I'm sure that you are working overtime in heaven. Oh my goodness. He would always say, Kathleen, you having another senior moment? Because I would just forget things. I don't know. I would just forget a lot of things. And he would say, Kathleen, you're getting another senior moment. Oh, but even when I didn't do what, like if he found something that was misplaced, Kathleen, why did you put this there? I didn't do it, Dave. I I know, but your name is just the easiest to call, so I blame you. So this one was one of the hardest poems because I loved Mr. Dave Nicholas. I loved him like a dad. But like I said, this one was titled Working Overtime in Heaven. And that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for listening and for feeling and for walking this symphony with me. If today's reflection stirred something in your spirit, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the light. Until next time, stay tuned, stay tender, and stay rooted in grace. This is Catalina's Spoken Symphony, where every word is music. Bye-bye.